Party.
Pool party, pool party.
Okay, pool party. I did imagine that kind of thing for you. Lagos go bubble this December. And then they even finish experience. I wasn't aware. That program where they do the experience. Hey, good afternoon and good morning if you're just waking up. My background is awful. I can't see myself. Tom Brown, where this girl go for me? I'm looking at the price and it's not okay. Hi, good afternoon. Guess you're welcome to the channel. This is Prostoryline. I think for like 4 days now, I've not really come up. I'm like behind the scene. That's because I haven't been able to, like, I have so many things on me that I have to handle, and I couldn't come up. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing great wherever you're watching from. Um, I miss you all really. I really miss you guys. I miss a lot of you. Canary, Namdi, and a host of others. Miss you guys so much. Miss you guys so much. Move, go away. Shh. Okay, so let me just, I don't have anybody on keep it. I start talking. Let's start giving my sermon. Today I just want to say, talk about some of the trending things. First is the documentary about the documentary that is about Puff Daddy or Diddy or Sean Combs. And secondly, I already talked about that the last time, and I was surprised at the numbers of people that really, stood and watched what I was saying. I was really amazed, but I'll still talk about it today. But let me just start with my country. Currently, there is this lady. She's an actress. She came, I think she came out 2 nights ago, and then, crying. She's broken because it seems she was dating this very prominent pastor and a prophet by name Chris Okafor. And I don't know what happened, all right? I don't know what happened. But the story is that the guy uh, is engaged to another woman and is planning to get married to another woman and not her. And she couldn't bear it. She had to come online and she's like, that marriage would not hold. That wedding would not hold. That the pastor wouldn't just do all he did to her and then leave her alone without, who she was asking, who is the pastor leaving her for? So I'm going to talk about that because a lot of people, get into, I don't know, I don't know what happened. Like I said, I don't know what transpired because you can only hear from both sides before you draw conclusions. I can't really draw conclusion on that matter, but I just want to say some things, about ladies and as well men. I don't know what men really want in this, in today's world when it comes to relationship. Sometimes they say, oh, you have to be a good girl, you have to be submissive, you have to be, the kind of girl they can control so as to wife you up. But at the end of the day, this kind of women are always facing disappointments in the hands of these male or partners that control them in a way. They're always experiencing heartbreaks. They're always, disappointments. These people will leave them, get married to another woman, and they will start crying. Some of them will even commit suicide because, like the said lady, she's a popular actress. I don't really watch Nollywood anymore. Back in the day, I used to watch Nollywood, but I don't really watch Nollywood anymore. They said she's a popular actress, something Doris. Doris is a girl or something. I don't really know much about her, but what I want to say is, why would a lady, let me start with the men, why would a man date a lady? Definitely, this lady is not in her early 20s, okay? She's not in her mid 20s. She's like almost 40 years old. And then you don't have a definition of where you guys are going. How in the world is it done? Why would you bring a lady, ask her out, and then eventually she accepts, and all you do is, in the long run, leave her alone without any reasonable, well, it may be reasonable, but without kind of prayer notice to her. Like, I just believe if a man, all right, as mature as that pastor Chris Okafor is a mature guy, I think he should be 40s or maybe very late 30s, if at all. He's not up to 40 years. Mature person, somebody at that age should be very mature to know exactly what he wants and be able, okay, to communicate, saying to whoever he is involved with in relationship, and not, just leaving a lady that. I'm not criticizing him, but I'm just trying to say, a man, okay, a mature guy that wants a relationship with a lady that very well that she's not in her 20s or even late 20s, or let me say in her between early 20s and mid 20s. You should know that any lady that is above that age is looking for a serious relationship, a kind of relationship that will lead to marriage, and not to play around. And it's not okay that you should play around her as a man. So this lady that is really trending, a lot of questions, ran through my mind when I saw this video. Questions like, didn't she see the signs that this man is not really into her that much? But on the other hand, I'm like, men know how to play games. They know how to make you feel good. They know how to make you feel like you're the only one in their world. They know how to make you feel like there's nothing, there's nobody else aside you. Play you, especially if they are getting something from you, especially when they want to get something from you, they can play you to that point that you will relax your mind, you will give your all into the relationship, not knowing that you are being played. Women get too emotional, and that's the problem. Women think with their hearts, and it's a very big problem because it's really putting them in places they never want to be. It's putting them in places they never wanted to be, and it's not funny. The lady says she is suicidal, that anything can happen to her. Like, I can feel what she's feeling. Like, she is not in a right frame of mind. Imagine you being with a man maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4 years, and you are like, probably you had a relationship. This man talked you into. Some people are saying this lady have already married before, and marriage. Good afternoon, sir. She left her marriage for this man, this said pastor. This said pastor. And honestly, I don't know what happened, guys. That the man has to leave. But there is this other video that surfaced of the pastor preaching in church and was like, if you're a lady and you're sleeping around, do you think a man would marry you? But another question that's popping on my mind right now is, as a guy, you sleep around and you want to still get married, you feel a girl should marry because you're sleeping around. So if a girl should sleep around, well, don't you think, if she wants to marry, she should equally get married? Mm. You know, give me. Hello. Where was I? So, that was just so. Well, I don't have anybody on queue. I said I don't have anybody on queue. I've been coming up every day, so most of my people are gone.